Hey guys, Advik, what are you doing in school, Advik?
We're like graphing cotangent, secant, cosecant, and like tangent graphs.
Sorry, Advik, go ahead.
We're like graphing secant, cosecant, cotangent, and like tangent
Is
graphs
it
right now.
easier there?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Oh, nice. Okay, okay. Do you remember what we learned and are you able to use?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, okay. Dhwani, I saw your message, ma. Good luck. How did Deka go, ma?
No, I have to go on Friday through Wednesday, so I'll have to like take some of my tests earlier
Okay, all the very
tomorrow.
best, ma. All the very
Thank you.
best. Okay. Parvini, you're revising. You said, Shragvi, what are you doing in school?
We finished polar functions, so now we're doing vectors.
Polar functions, you're doing vectors. Vectors is easy.
Yeah.
Did they teach you law of sines and cosines?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I really want to go through that. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Um, we'll do one thing. First, okay, wherever we left, right? Meaning we have some more graphing, some more rate of change. So I'll push that in between. Okay, I don't want to discuss. First, let's revise one free response question. Okay, we know the types that will come, right? So first, let me revise one. Then I'll move on to first, we'll do one, okay, one type of the free response question for AP exam. So that way you knock that one out for sure. So I want to do that and then go back to rate of change, polar graphs. Then when time permits, I'll go to vectors. Okay, that's my plan. Okay, guys. So which one did I want to discuss now? Okay, there'll be, okay. How many free response questions are there, guys? Do you all know the format of the AP exam? Huh?
There are like four FRQs, right?
Yep. That's what I thought. Yeah, four FRQs. So first one will be on function basics, right? So how about this? We are going, meaning I'll try to work out at least two problems of the same type or three problems of the same type. I don't want to do three, but two would be great, but let's see. Okay, for every free response question, I want to work out at least two of the same type. Okay, so there'll be eight that I want to discuss. After that, I would go ahead and do some more of graphing of polar functions. Okay, let's see this one. How are you going to do this? This is base. We are going back. Okay, so this is FR frequent free response one. Let's see. Go ahead and try. FRQ. First one. Function f is increasing and is defined for all real numbers. The table values. So basically, if you have a good understanding of functions, it's more than enough. They've given a function, they've given another function. What we want to understand is h of x, third function, is defined as a composition function. We have to find the value of h of 3. If you don't know, then I'll intervene, guys. Otherwise, you can go ahead. If you know, you can go ahead, I feel.
We can use calculators on this portion, right, Miss Priya?
You can use calculator on the portions. One second. Yeah, this is a calculator active section. Yes.
Okay, thank
I'm glad you asked. But where would you want to use a calculator? Tell me.
you. Oh, it's just like the
Oh,
division.
to graph it. Are you thinking for graphing?
No, no, I mean, yeah, but in the first one, I was just talking about like you would have to like divide, right?
Yeah, but that's so
I
easy.
mean, like in general, I'm just asking for the exam's sake. In
Yeah,
general,
yeah,
like for
yeah.
FRQ one
In
and two,
general, yeah, it is calculator active.
like there's other sections that like you might need a graphing calculator for, not just
I
this. This
am
is
with
easy.
you. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Let me know, guys. Shall I do it on the board directly? I'll do it on the board. That's fine too. Really? You have different answers, ma. What is going on? I don't know. Okay, the function h of x equal to g of f of x, right? So they want h of 3. So if they want h of 3, then it is g of f of 3, right? X is 3 is what they're substituting, right? So what is f of 3? 17. This one is 17. So g of 17 is what we want. Substitute 17 in here. This is what I get. I'm getting an answer of 9 by 8. Did you all get 9 by 8 in here? Manav, we are revising for the FRQs.
Okay.
Okay. Find value. Yeah, you can quickly do and send the answers too. So f inverse of 2. How did you get this, guys? F inverse of 2 means the f of x function is here. F inverse of 2 means I'll not check on the x but on the y. See, f inverse of 2 is 0. Okay. Then the next one. Any questions still here? Any questions still here?
No.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do the rest of the ones. Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll continue with the same, okay? How about this? Let me put everything to you. Part B, Part C. Part B, Part C. You're going to do it. If you don't know, then I'll intervene, okay? So this one, I'll erase it. See whether you're able to solve all of it. See that one? Go ahead. B. Do I have the answers? I did have the answers for this one. Oh,
Miss, we on the AP exam, do we have to graph any functions?
which one?
On the AP exam, will we have to graph any functions?
Don't have to. Here is it asking?
No, I was just confused.
But you can use a calculator.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean? Because that function, right, g of x that was given was 18 by, I don't know, I don't remember. Hold on. What was the function given? G of x equal to 18 by x minus 1, right?
Yeah.
So you might want to, I mean, it's easy. Find all x as decimal approximation for which g of x equal to 4. This one, how will you find?
Miss Priya, could you put the table of the function after?
Values of, okay, wait. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. This was f of x, right, ma? F of x, g of x, you have part B, part C. We'll do one or two more of this type for FRQ1. Okay, we have 4 FRQs, right? When is your exam?
May 12th.
12th. Okay, every week May 12th. Okay, so every week we'll solve one FRQ type. Okay, to this week we'll choose one. Okay, and then we'll move on to more graphs as well, then vectors and stuff. So that way we cover everything. I'll try to do 3 FRQs of the same type. Go ahead. Yeah, I'll definitely post 4 practice exams, guys. Yeah, 4 total practice exams I'll post. Okay, starting this week. Please try, okay?
Is it like a Google form or like a PDF?
It is like a Google form. I don't remember. No. These are no, you want a Google form?
I mean, it's like I'm on like a Google form for the MC multiple choice, and then for your response is a PDF, but anything's fine.
I can make it however you want to, Mano, but at the same time, these are PDF files. You can just print out, work out, and check the answers.
Okay,
Does it
I
sound
could.
good? Yeah, but definitely try. There are 3 full practice exams.
Also,
Okay,
are the um FRQs on paper? Because they're
FRQ.
supposed to show work.
Yeah, FRQs on paper. Yes, everything is a PDF file. You see it, meaning you can print it out and work it out and check your answers. It's like that.
No,
give you the
like on the
key as
AP exam. It says
yes,
on paper.
FRQ. Yes, you'll have to write it with your yeah.
Oh,
You'll have to explain as well. Sometimes um, they'll ask you for they'll ask you for reasoning. See, refer to the table in the value in your reasoning. See, refer to the values in your table in your reasoning. You see what I mean? So you'll have to reason that out.
okay.
Uh, Honestly, it'll be pretty much easy to get a 5, provided you practice enough. Because FRQs are set on stone, this type, this type, this type. So it's set on stone. Once you know the basics or concepts, it's easy. Okay, let's try this one. Find all values of x, part B and part C. What was the answer for this one, guys? Okay, let's see. How are you doing? I want to know as well. Part B. Oh, wow. That's right. Increases without bounds. Limit x tending to infinity. Wow, good. Based on the table, it is, yeah, the values. Okay, wow. Very nice, Mano. 80. Okay. Advik, are you working on these?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Parvini, h of 3. Okay, that was correct. Yeah, ma. Quartica. Is it quartic?
Hey, Miss Priya, I had a question.
Yeah, please.
Oh, wait, actually, never mind.
Hey, Dhwani, is it quarticama?
I graphed it on Desmos, and that like it matched the best for that. And I think if you check like the, I guess it could be quadratic too because
Yeah,
it's
I feel
the
like it's quadratic. See there, it's a
multiple
2,
of
right?
2.
Yeah, it's quadratic. You know how to guess, right? Linear is common difference, exponential is common ratio, logarithmic is the input. Here the output will be common ratio. Logarithm input will have common ratio, will have a multiple. Okay. Then quadratic is the second difference will be the same.
So for logarithm, we check the ratio for the x value.
What is it, ma?
If we find a function is logarithmic, do we still check the f of x for the ratio, right?
Yes. F of x for the ratio. Logarithmic means you will check the input for the ratio, right?
Yeah, so it's still f of x.
What, Manav? Let's be clear. What is that, Manav?
If it was logarithmic, um, how would you find if it was logarithmic?
For exponential, how do you find? There is a common ratio between the in outputs, right?
Yeah,
Between so let's say this given function is exponential. 2 by 1 equal to 5 by 2 equal to 10 by 5 you'll do, correct?
yeah,
Yeah. Whereas in logarithmic, what they would have done is this might be x, this will be f of x. You got it? So you will have to check on x.
okay,
Am I making sense?
yeah.
Okay, good. Parvini also says the same thing. Dhwani, it is quadratic, right, ma?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Then what is this? Lopa. Yeah, Lopa. Lopa, it is 9 by 8, ma. So it will be 1 point something, right?
Yeah, I made a mistake when I saw.
No problem. But did you understand how I?
Yeah.
Advik, did you get B and C?
I'm almost done.
Yeah, but if you're stuck, you have to shout out quickly. Let me know if we can move, we can move. But you have to let me know, guys. Should I wait? Are you done? Done? Did you get it, guys? Did you get it? Uh-huh. So this is quadratic. G of x equal to 4 or indicate. This is limit x tends to minus infinity or limit x tends to infinity. F of x was what? tends to 0, correct? Is this what you got? Parvini, how did you do that? Limit x to infinity, g of x? G of x tends to 0, right? Was it not like this?
Yeah, it was like that.
So, so g of x tends to 0, right, in both the sides?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Manav, you got it, right?
No, I only did the first half because it said as increased without bound. So
Yeah,
I only
determine the end behavior of g as x increases without bound. Express
I
your
thought it meant
answer.
only one. So I only did one.
Yeah. But this is enough. But I'm just adding it for you. This is enough. Increases without bounds. If you can say
Yeah,
this, this is
that's what I put. Yeah.
perfect. Okay, then the next one here, g of x equal to 4 means in your calculator I would do this, and then I'll also type in 18 by x minus 1, whatever g of x equal to. So I will put this as one function, put this as another function, see the intersection. It would be, I think x would be 5.5, I think. Okay, and then based on the table, which of the following function type best models? The second difference is the same, so it is quadratic. Okay, any question? Reason you'll have to detail. In detail, you have to write that the second, you have to show from the table values because these are free response. You will have to write it out. So you have to show that, see, this is 2 minus 1, 1, 5 minus 2, 3, 5, 7. Now here 2, 2, 2. So the second difference are all 2. That is why it is quadratic. Okay, now I'm going to go to the next problem for the same FRQ for the first function concepts. Okay, so let's see. I need one or two more problems. Let's see. This one is a graph. This is a good one actually. Let's do this. But okay, how about this? Let's do A and then we'll do B. Okay, let's see this one. Do this one. We will correct as well quickly. BC. I'll try to give one more problem in this and then move on. Next week we'll do the FRQ too. For the MCQ we will work on practice papers.
Miss Priya,
Yes, ma.
can you put the graph next to it but like bigger?
You want it a little bigger. Okay, sure, I can. Let's see. You want a bigger graph, Amma?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try. Let's try. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay, first do A then. If you're stuck, you have to let me know, guys. If you're doubtful as well, just feel free to discuss, guys. It's not a test or anything, right? We need to be good. Did you get it? Shall we check? Mm, yeah, I got several answers. That's nice. But I don't know if I have answers. Yeah, I do. Oh, but you know what? That is so sad.
Are we answering B?
Yeah, B, C as well.
Oh,
Did guys? Let's see. Minus 7.5, minus 7.2. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, good job on part A. Can you continue with part B, Parvini?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Is it minus 3? Yeah, but Parvini's answer was 3, right? Okay, good. That was fast, Dhwani. Dhwani, when you describe the x increases without bound, right? Express your answer using mathematical notation of a limit. They will really want you to write the limit
Yeah,
notation, ma.
I
Okay.
was writing on a computer, so I wasn't able
Perfect.
to like do
Perfect.
it that
Perfect.
way.
If you will do it there, that's fine. Otherwise, your points will be docked unnecessarily, even if you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, thanks.
3 and then what is that, Manav? What is that? B1?
I think I actually sent it, and so.
Yeah, I feel like that's incorrect, right?
Would-
Yeah, that's correct. But see, Manav,
Oh, I think it's supposed to be a decimal.
It is a decimal, but I don't think your values are right.
Which one?
B1.
Oh, it's even if it's a decimal.
Yeah, it's not.
I didn't. Oh,
Did you type it wrongly?
I meant to type it as negative
Oh,
1.358.
perfect. 359 or 358?
358.
Did you approximate it correctly?
I did it at the end.
359, right?
Oh,
Did you check?
but my calculator shows this.
358 or 359?
It's
Ilema, I can't see. I'm not able to
I
see.
think it's a glare. It's not gonna show.
So what did you get?
I got negative 1.3584991.
See, 358,499.
I just did
359.
3 places.
Good question you're asking. Wait, Manu. I don't want to mislead. Hold on. I thought it was. Okay. Okay, I need to put it out and see. I feel. 1 second. Minus 4, 1.8 power of x minus 1. Minus 4, 1.8 power of x minus 1. I'm checking. Minus 4, 1.8 power of x minus 1. Minus 4 times 1.8 power of Shragvi, are you able to do?
Yeah, I'm sending you my answers.
Minus 1. What was that? No, what was that? G of x equal to minus 1. So that value is okay. Mano, minus 1.3585 is what I am seeing in the Desmas calculator.
I think they may have just rounded to 4 places.
Yeah, that's good, but usually it's 3 places, right? Mano, are you using the TA84 calculator?
Yeah.
Okay, let me check. Okay, let me let the others do it, but I will also check. It's okay. It's such a simple one, but wait, I'll check from my end because I feel like I should. Minus 4 times 1.8 minus 4 times 1 point minus 4 times 1.8 power 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 x minus 1 x minus 1. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Minus 4 times 1.8 power x minus 1 x minus 1, and then y2 will be, what is that they're asking? Minus 1 graph. Acho, I know what is the mistake. Okay, there as well. Delete. 4 times 1.8 power x minus 1. I'm going to erase that off. 1 second, Manu. Minus 4 times 1.8 power x minus 1 x 1. Okay, that's done. This is minus 1. Now graph it. Okay, calc intersect. Okay, what did you get, Shragbi? Because something. Okay. X increases and decreases. 1.358. Oh, some of you are getting 1.358, some of you are getting 1.359. Which is correct, guys?
It's supposed to be
Yes.
358.
I rounded up to the third decimal place.
You rounded up, but it was 4, right? Did you have a 4, ma?
I thought it was a 5. The
That's what
fourth.
even I thought. Wait, let me as well see, because each of you are having one answer. So let's see. Let's see, ma. I need to go minus 100. Let me see. Graph. Oh, wow. Because see, when I do it in the, I tried in this mouse, okay, it clearly has, okay, minus 10 to 0, I want to see in the calculator. Okay, minus 4 times 1.8. Okay, so let me calculate intersect. Guys, 1.358 is fine because TA84 gives 1.358499. So 1.358 is fine. Okay, g of x tends to 0, x equal to minus infinity, correct? G of x limit. Parvini, the way you're writing, is that right, ma? This one, for this one, right? See, determine the end behavior of g as x increases without bounds. So what you need to do is limit x tending to infinity, g of x goes where? Goes to minus infinity, right? That's what you need to write. Make sense, ma?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you wrote the other way, right, ma?
Yeah, I wrote it the other way around.
Yeah. So x limit, under limit you should have x in it. Under limit you cannot have g of x, right?
Yeah.
Did you understand, ma?
Mhm.
Okay, good. Okay, x tends to infinity, g, x tends to infinity, yeah. Yeah, x tends to infinity, g of x goes to minus infinity, correct? Shragvi, did you get the answers?
Yeah.
Okay, this one you did not send any answer, right? Did you get it or you want me to explain one more time?
No, I got it. I thought I sent my answer.
I didn't get for this one. C1 and C2? C1 and C2. See, there is a reason asked, so you need to be able to explain that well. C1 and C2. Determine if f has an inverse function. You can just shout out, this is fine, we'll just move on. Do you know the answer for that? Does this function have an inverse function?
Yeah.
How do you think so? See, to determine whether it's a function or not, it's vertical line test. To determine if a function has its inverse, horizontal line test. Does this function have an inverse?
No,
Oh no.
Why?
because it doesn't pass the horizontal line
Line
test.
test, yes. So for the function or not test, it is the VLT. Okay, does a function have an inverse that test, you'll use HLT. Okay.
On the AP exam, what would I say as a reasoning?
Reasoning, you can say it fails the horizontal line test,
My
right?
teacher doesn't allow if you say horizontal line test. It's like she said, like use more like AP pre-calc words.
Yeah. Okay, you can say that. Um,
Repeated Y value.
yeah. It is not repeated y value, right? Meaning inverse function. Yeah, inverse function will have repeated y values, right? That you can say. So see here, two different x has the same y, right? Which one? Let's say this. Let's say this. Right? 3 point something minus 3 point something minus 3.2, let's say, has some y. 3.2 has some y, right? So now for the f inverse, right, this value will have two different output values. So you can say that is due to that f inverse function will end up having, the inverse of f function will end up having two different output values for the same input. So f inverse function does not exist. Does that make sense? Manav, does it make sense? Okay,
Yeah.
I want to check once. What other things that we can do on this? How about this? Yeah, this is a nice one though. No, I don't want. This is same as lawn. Can we try this one? Last one, okay, in this type. How about this? I really want to erase this off. Last one. How about this? You need the question, right? Yes. Let me put down the questions quickly. Question number 1A1. Shri, what are you doing? I am not getting answers.
No, I'm there. I'm listening.
Huh?
I'm
Yeah,
working through them.
but I'm not getting answers. I don't know what does it mean though.
Well, I've been sending you.
Let me see. Let me see the last one at least. I definitely didn't see. Maybe I didn't see. I can check. Hold on. A, B, I have, oh my gosh. A, B, I have given you. C, I really want you to model, but let me know the reasoning. It's the following function based models F linear.
Wait, Miss Priya,
Yeah, ma.
on the exam, are they gonna be like sentence specific on like how you answer the some of the written ones?
There is a rubric, right? They will look for those words. You can word it in your own way, but they will be looking for specific words, right? So now see, based on the table, which are the following function types best models function f? If you say linear, then you have to mention there is a common difference in the output values. If you say quadratic, they will expect second difference is the same. So like that, there are some expectations on how you reason them out, right? it's that's not going to be huge. You'll be fine if you know the concept. Did that make sense? Did that answer your question, Shri?
Yeah, that answers my question. But I'll just look for the okay, then I'll just look at the rubric then for like reference.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
yeah, but do you get to see the rubric during the exam?
No, no, no. Like just in like just prepare myself for like how to
Yeah,
answer these types of
yeah,
questions.
always. Yes. I wanted to check that one. I feel like, let's see. You asked me on that, you asked me on writing out the reason, right, Manav? be very specific, Mano. Okay, the function, the inverse function is not one to one, right? There are three different input values. -4, 0, 2 produce the same output value of 2. So mention that input and mention that output where it is producing. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that will help. And you can say um, the function is not one to one. The inverse function is not one to one. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
Miss Priya, could you check my answers?
Yeah, I'm checking.
I wanted to leave the class now.
Sure. Linear function. Okay. First difference is the same. Okay. Increases without bound. So you will use limit notation, right? 12
Yeah, I
point.
can't really type that with the arrow and stuff, so
No problem. Give me 1 minute. Oh, why did I give this from 1 minute? Oh yeah, 12.582 is it? 582 and then 2 is what? Wow, 1.02. 1 increases without bound is correct linear. Okay, if you claim it as a linear function, right? Yeah, first difference is great, ma, but you might want to explain, okay, since this is free response, right? So tell them
it's
input
like
increases by 3 units, output increases by 4 units. Show the rate of change, slope.
okay.
You see, show the slope is always equal to 4 by 3. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that reasoning, they will not take away the point, right? You don't want to miss that one point.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, write out the reasoning, show the slope is the same, so that makes it linear.
Okay. Bye, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, Advik, that's right. Okay, so now let's go ahead.
I can leave right now.
Yeah, ma, yeah.
Thank
Please,
you.
all the best, ma.
Thank you.
How about this one, guys? Maybe the last one. Yeah, maybe the last one. Okay. This is a okay, yeah. See, I just want to give all the types of functions to you. Let's see. How about this? Parvini, did you get the answers?
Can
Okay,
you
not
go
really.
over this one, Miss Priya?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So many of you have given answers, but guys, let me go over it. She needs it. Okay. So what did you do, ma? Here the function g. Okay, the function h is defined as okay. Find the value of h of 3 is what they're wanting, right? H of 3 means x is equal to 3, right? G of f of 3, right, ma? So g of f of 3. G of f of 3. F of 3 is not. F of 3 is here, right, ma? 10. F of 3 is a 10, right? So g of 10 is what we need to calculate, right? G of 10 means you're going to plug in this 4.2 ln 2 times 10. Did you calculate that? You can use a calculator for this, right, ma?
Okay.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So the answer would be, answer is 12.582. Okay. Answer here is, Lopa, did you get it, ma? So f inverse of 6, right? That means what? I cannot see this in x value. I have to see this in y value, right? So that will be equal to 0. And then find all values of x where for which g of x equal to 3. You know what I would do? I would put this as a separate function in T84. I would put this as a separate function in T84 and find the intersection. If there is any intersection, I will write that down. Okay. So, yeah, so that is one way of graphing it, or what you can do, x equal to 1.021. I will put this as a separate function, this as a separate function in T84, find the intersection and write down the value. That is one way. Or what can I do? G of x equal to 3 means I can also do 3 equal to 4.2 ln 2x. So how will I solve this? 3 divided by 4.2 equal to ln 2x. Now you can make it as an exponential function and solve for x. That is one way, or that is one way. Okay, One way is graph this, find the intersection, whatever is your x value is the answer. Otherwise, what you need to do, you can put 3 divide by 4.2 equal to ln 2x, and after that you can put e power of. So if you put e power of 3 by 4.2 will be equal to 2x, right? So e power of 3 by 4.2 by 2 will be equal to x. So your x value, there are so many ways to do the same thing. So x value is 1.021. Here x value is 1.021. Okay. Any questions? Further determine the end behavior, right? For the end behavior is going to be limit g extending to infinity, g of x tends to infinity. Limit extending to infinity, g of x tends to equal to infinity. Based on the table, what model does it use? When you look at it right here, see very clearly there is, see, this is 4, this is 4, this is 4. The difference is always 4, right? How are you going to substantiate it? So this is going to be a linear function. Why do you say it's a linear function? When you think about it, think about f of 0 minus f of minus 3 divide by minus 3 minus 0 is the same as f of, see, the slope y2 minus y1, this is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 is the same as y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 is the same as y2 f of 6 minus, I would write this if I were a student, will be equal to f of 9 minus f of 6 divided by 9 minus 6. They're all pointing to the same value. What? What is the same value? 4 by 3. Make sense? So hence it's a linear function. Okay. Okay, I think we are good with this, right? Okay, how about one more maybe? The last one. Yeah, it's a little tricky one. Okay, you can do this. Quickly you can do this. Parvini, did you get that?
Yeah.
I have A, B, C for this as well. Okay, these are not the FRQs. I'm going to give it to you for the 3 tests. Okay, that's going to be separate 3 full mock that you can sit, solve, prepare for your AP exam. Okay, last year I bought it, so I will share that with you guys. This is very good. All the 3 marks are very good. I'll put it in the Google Classroom, guys. Do that. Did you get it, guys? Uh, yeah, Mano. To one. Okay, I'm waiting on the other one. Shragvi, nice to see that, Shragvi. So the first one is always easy, guys, the FRQ. Even the third one, I feel it's very easy. All the four are okay, but one and four, three are very easy, I felt. Parvini, did you understand the previous one? You wanted some explanation, right now?
Yeah, I understood it, Auntie.
Okay. Advik, when you write there, as Manav pointed out, right? Don't write HLT, but explain it clearly.
Okay, all right.
Guys, you should all get a 5, okay? It's not a hard test. It's an easy one. You're not going to get vectors, you're not going to get law of sines or cosines, nothing. Whatever. Polar graph, anything is basic, they'll ask. Even polar graphs come only in MCQs. You get it? Uh-huh. Yeah, I think that's right. Minus 3 minus 11 g of x goes to minus. Advik, is the fourth one correct? Increase without bounds, that is x. Then y goes where?
Um, it also increases.
I'm not getting that for some reason. See, you know what? How did you say that, Advik?
Oh,
Yeah, let's see, wait. We're talking about g of x, right? Are you looking at the graph and telling Advik?
oh wait. Oh, I
Ah,
did it for the
see.
wrong one.
Yeah, I know. So there you be careful even in the exam.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, it's a downward facing parabola, right?
Yeah,
So it has to be limit extending to infinity g of x tends to minus infinity.
yeah.
Done, guys. Should I write the answers on the board or you want to send it to me? Advik, everything else was correct. Parvini, are you sending? Shragvi, Lopa, please send ma.
I'm
Shri, what are you
sending.
doing? You're not even having the on.
I'm here. I'm sending my answers.
You're sending your answers. The last one I didn't see. Let's see. No, you're not sending any of the answers, Shri.
But I have it on my end.
Okay,
I
then send.
can let me retype it 1 second.
No, send the screenshot then if you have it on your end already. It's not there, Amma. Otherwise, I won't say.
I'm typing them now. Have you got them, Miss Priya?
Yes. Now you are.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I had to click new chat and then click your name again and then retype the messages and then it works.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I didn't know. Are they correct?
That doesn't seem right. Wait, I'm checking. That's why one more time. Hold on. Not really. You said something in 17, right? That's not right. How are you doing it, Shri? Can you explain? Shri, no, Shri. All seem wrong. Can you
Wait.
explain?
Well, part A, I just did yeah, I just did put X as 1 and then I did F of 1 looking at the graph. And then I did G of that number and then I got
Okay,
negative
let's see.
17.8.
What is that? Okay, they're asking for h of 1, right? If they ask for h
Yeah,
of
it's like
1, they're saying
2.5. It's
it's
2.5,
equal to
right?
1, right? F of 1. F of
That's
1 is
2.5, right?
f of 1 is 2, right?
Oh, okay, that's my bad. I think that's where I went wrong.
F of 1 is 2,
It's
so
2, yeah. That's my
g
bad.
of 2, g of 2, substitute 2 in here, minus 0.45. I'm sorry, minus 0.45, 2 square minus 5.2 times 2 minus 2. Then
Oh,
find,
that's where I went wrong. Yeah, that's my bad.
okay. So find all, so everything became wrong as a result.
Yeah, sorry
Okay,
about that.
no problem at all. As long as you understand, I'm fine. Determine if f of x is an inverse function. For that, what was your answer? F
Uh,
of x does have an inverse
yeah, it
function.
does, yeah.
Yep. Okay, now I just wanted to move on and cover something else. Let's see. Manav, you got the answers for this one?
No, but I understand how to solve it though.
You understand, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll move on. That's fine. I'm going to post several of these in the classroom as well. Okay. Okay, now I really want to go ahead and do something else. Hold on. The FRQ 1 is done. 2 and 3 will do 1 week and 4 one week. Okay. So this is
Wait,
what
that
I,
was all one FRQ?
that was one FRQ, yeah.
Oh.
Easy, right?
Yeah, but just kind of long.
It just kind of,
Long.
oh yeah, I
Like
do. Yes,
FRQs for other
F
classes are like pretty short.
FRQs for,
Other classes.
that means what? Other classes now?
Like other like AP classes. I'm seeing like
Oh, it's
those are a lot
smaller,
shorter.
huh? Oh, I didn't know. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. Next week we'll do one more. Okay. I'll post, if you want, I'll post more of this type one this week, but I thought I'll first post the practice papers. Okay. So for the polar graphs, right? I really want you to think about rate of change of this. Okay. These are important. Understanding these are important. So I thought of bringing this up. This rate of change we have never covered. Let's see. How about this? This is a polar graph. Okay, this is a polar graph. When you think about it, how did I draw the meaning? How is this linear graph drawn? This one is pretty much we know. The polar graph we know 6 sine 3 theta. This is odd, so 3 petals. It is a sine graph, so Um, cos is symmetric about this polar axis. This is a sine graph. So it starts here, goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, goes like this. Okay. So 6 sine 3 theta, right? So here when you think about it, 2 pi is the period. So 2 pi by 3. So basically, is the period. 2 pi by 3 is the period means the entirety of 2 pi, right, is split into 3 full cycles. This is cycle 1, this is cycle 2, this is cycle 3. So one cycle is 2 pi is split into 3. Basically 2 pi is usual period. Okay, but because of this 3, 2 pi by 3 becomes the period. So there will be 2 pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, 2 pi by 3. When you think about it, there are 3 full cycles in 2 pi. So I start here. This is one cycle. Then the next cycle is this one. The next cycle is this one. So there are 3 full cycles. That's what this says. Now we are going to talk about the rate of change of polar graphs. So from 0 to pi by 6. Let's see, from 0 to pi by 6 what happens? 0 to pi by 6 is this piece of the graph. So this piece of the graph. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. Here, pi by 6 to this one. Make sense, guys? Does it make sense to all of you? So when you think about 0 to pi by 6, right, r is positive increasing. Any questions? Then the next piece, how about pi by 6 to pi by 3? That piece r is positive decreasing. Any questions? Then the next one, how am I to take it? This one, right? See what happens. R is negative. It is decreasing or increasing? Decreasing or increasing, guys? R is negative. This, guys, are you all following? No, if you're not following, you have to let me know as well. Understanding these are important too. R is negative, right? This part between pi by 6 and between pi by 3 and pi by 2, between these two. Basically it should have come up, but it is coming down. So this piece, it is becoming more negative. So R is negative and it's decreasing. The last piece is, let's try this one. This one, right? This one, right? R is still negative but is increasing. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Do you see what is going on? You need to understand the polar graphs. This one you should understand somehow. Advik, are you following Advik?
Yeah.
Okay. So understanding this piece is quite important if we want to understand the rate of change of polar graphs. So in the red, first of all, it starts with the green part, right? Green part, see the R is the distance from the pole. This is the pole. Distance from the pole is R. So R is increasing and is positive. The angle side itself, the graph is going. So it is positive. When you come back on the red side, right, distance from the pole is decreasing and it is positive. R refers to the distance from the pole. Similarly, from pi by 3 to pi by 2, what is happening is the graph shifts to this side, right? So here pi by 3 to first pi by 2 we need to understand. So that graph is, it becomes more negative, but it is going away from the pole, you see. And then you go back to the pole, R is negative but increasing. Any questions? Any questions till here?
No.
Okay. Now let's go ahead and try this one. Okay. Now R is positive, R is negative. I really want you to understand what is going on. R is positive, R is negative. Okay. R equal to F theta. This is basically, R means I'm meaning the distance from the pole, okay, is increasing, R equal to F theta is decreasing. See what happens? Okay, now let's go ahead and do. First, let's do increasing, decreasing, increasing, decreasing. Okay, let's do this. Now, let's start. R is positive. R is positive and the distance from the pole is increasing. What happens here? It is increasing, correct? Now, R is positive, but the distance from pole is decreasing, correct? So what do we call that? Here, in this case, can I say the red graph, right? It's moving farther away, right? Now, the distance from the pole is decreasing, R is positive. This part of the graph, right? The second part of the graph, can I say it's decreasing and moving closer to the pole? Any questions there? Let me put it in different colors, otherwise it's very hard to understand as we move up. So this one, first of all, this is increasing. See, the linear graph, if you understand, it becomes very easy to understand polar graph. So here, this part is this part. Now the next part is this one, right? This one, okay? And then the last part is, let me put it in blue. Yeah, this is the only thing we need to understand. Okay, now R is negative. The distance, this is the distance from the pole. R is negative, distance from the pole is increasing. R is negative, distance from the pole is increasing. Which one is it? R is negative. R is negative, let's see. R is negative. See, R is negative, distance from the pole. R is negative. See here, the green part, distance from the pole becomes more negative. You see? Okay. Now, R value increases only on the blue part. You see? R value increases only on the blue part. So, R is negative. The distance from the pole is increasing. What happens? So, it is decreasing. Decreasing and it is moving closer. Okay. Now, R is negative. R is negative. The green part. R is negative and the distance from the pole is increasing. Right? So, it moves farther away. Am I making sense? So, this one, now if you can understand this one, let's go ahead and try this one. How about this? If R is equal to F theta is given, for this graph you're going to analyze, okay? With this we'll disperse. If you're given a polar graph like this, you should be able to identify what's going on here. See, F is equal to R theta graph. I'm sorry, R is equal to F theta. Now, here, describe the behavior of the function in the interval 0 to pi by 2. Do you think you can explain what is going on here? 0 to pi by 2, how is the R?
The radius is increasing.
The radius is increasing. So what can I say about it? Radius is, first of all, positive or negative? Let's do both. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Yep, positive. Radius is positive, meaning the distance from the pole. They cannot say it as radius, okay? The distance from the pole is positive, increasing, right? So in a linear graph, it's more, so it is positive, increasing. So what can you tell about this? Meaning distance from the pole. What happens to the distance from the pole?
The distance from the pole is
This is this part.
increasing.
Distance from the pole is, this is the pole, remember, like that. This is the pole
Yeah,
in
it's
a,
getting farther from the
good.
pole.
This is increasing. Distance from the pole is increasing. Distance from pole is increasing. To that level, we need to be clear with polar graphs. Okay, one more question. Okay, let's see. How about pi by 2 to pi? Can we try pi by 2 to pi? Pi by 2 to pi. Pi by 2 to pi. What happens? Positive. Can I say decreasing? Positive but decreasing on a linear graph. So what happens? Distance from the pole. What happens to distance from the pole here? See, it's coming down, right? It's coming to the pole. Distance from pole decreases. Can I say that? Guys, are you all with me on that? Guys, are you all with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how about the last one maybe? Yeah, this one. This one is the last one, okay? See, we should be able to distinguish the from the table how the distance from the pole increases or decreases, okay? Based on or positive or negative, okay? One last question. This is the last one. Let's see. Okay, how about this? How about this one? Oh, sorry. How about this one? I really want you to identify what intervals. We'll do 3 pi, no, pi to 2 pi, pi to 2 pi, pi to 2 pi, or we'll do one thing, 5 pi by 4 to 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 4 to 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 4 to 3 pi by 2. What do we think? That's a difficult one because it's negative. So what do you think? First of all, R value is negative. Is it decreasing or increasing? 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 Guys, 0.5 minus 0.53 to minus 2. What is happening?
Decreasing.
Yeah, it's decreasing. Yeah. Negative and decreasing. Okay. Negative and decreasing. So what happens to the distance to the pole? Negative and decreasing. So it's on the negative end. Okay, this end is done. This end, it's negative and decreasing. So what do you think the distance from the pole is? What is happening to the distance from the pole? In a linear graph, it is this part, right? So this is the pole. So distance from the pole is increasing. Are you all with me?
Yeah.
See this part, right? See, R is negative, decreasing. It's on the negative side. This is the pole. This is the negative side. This is the negative side. So negative, in the negative it is further decreasing. So automatically from the pole we are going farther away. So distance from the pole is increasing. Does it make sense? Advik, did it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop here, guys. Okay, we'll do more of this next week along with FRQ 2 and 3. Okay, if you have questions, please wait. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Have a nice week ahead. I'll post the mock test in the classroom.
Bye, Miss Priya. Thank you.
Bye,
Miss
guys.
Priya, thank
Bye,
you.
Miss Maria.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys.